Hey everybody, this is CT from Crapstastic, and I'm super happy to have each and every one of you here. Special greetings to all of our new subscribers. Thank you so much. If you like the videos that I put out, I'm grateful for everyone who clicks on the subscribe button. Hit the notify. I try to get at least 2 videos out every week. And of course, the channel's still new, so we're building up, but super glad to see you here. Going to attempt to recreate a strategy that is put out by Jacob over at Wager Me This. He put out one that's called Craps Strategy Blanket Don't Bet with Regression. And I'm going to make it simple. I'm also going to make it catchy for the time that we're in. I'm going to call this the antivirus strategy. We're going to hope to see a regression of the money that we put on the box numbers after we clear the don't pass come out. So let's put it to the test here. We're going to start with a $75 don't pass. $75 don't pass. And I'm also going to keep a $300 bankroll. So I will not go lower than $9,700 here. But this is the biggest point of risk in this strategy is you've got $75 out, and you're going to roll unprotected. And here we go. This is the come out. All right, the point is 4. Now I'm going to put $73 actually on the field. I'm sorry, not on the field, but on the box numbers. I'm going to put $25 on the 5, and I'm going to put 4 units on each of the 6 and the 8. Go ahead and put those caps on. So what we have here is a, oops, there we go. We've got a $24 bet on the 8. We got a $24 bet on the 6. And we got a $25 a 5-unit bet on the 5. And of course we've got our don't. So if we 7 out, then we're actually going to make $3 or $2, I guess it is. If we hit the point of 4, then we're going to lose $75, but we still have our bets here. So it is a risky strategy on the point, as is every don't pass strategy. But we're going to hope to make some bank here. And with every hit that we make of one of these numbers, we're going to pull a unit down. All right? So let's go ahead and roll and see what we get. All right, so the 6 won $28. That $28 goes immediately to minimize our risk against the point, right? Because we're going to keep that in our bank, that $28. But we're also going to pull down 1 unit on the 6. So now we've got an $18 bet instead of a $24 bet there. So we're putting more money it's our own money, but we're putting it more back in the bank for security. And we're going to roll again. And there is yo, that's not going to help us or hurt us. All right, so we hit the 8, which wins $28. At $28, we're going to, again, we've now covered almost, no, I'm sorry, I'm not covered yet, but we're getting closer to covering the risk on that $75 bet against the point. If we hit a 7 out, we are ahead because we're taking that down, and we're also going to take another single unit down from the stack that it hits. So now we've got 18, 18, and $25 on the numbers, the box numbers. Every time we're going to regress 1 unit. And here we go. All right, we hit the 8 again for now $21. And we are in pretty much in the clear with the risk that we've got against the point. We're going to go ahead and pull down that unit. Just like that. And we roll again. Hit the 8 yet again. Now we make $14, and I'm going to pull down another unit. And here we go. And there's the 7 out. All right, folks, I'm going to go ahead and clear the board, take my don't pass off, and you can see in one shooter, we are up $117. And I don't know about you, but for me, that's a ridiculous amount of profit for a single shooter. Does it happen that way all the time? Nope. If we hit the point right off the bat, we're screwed. There's no other way about it. If we roll the come out and hit a 7 or an 11 on the come out with a don't pass, we're screwed. But here we are with $117 in profit after one shooter. Let's try another shooter, shall we? We'll load it back up. And, you know, for kicks and giggles, I'm going to go ahead and stick with the $75 don't pass for now. We can maybe boost that up after we feel like we've gained a little more. Oops, sorry, I've got to hit the come out. All right, points 10. The point being a 10 or a 4 this works in our favor because those numbers are relatively difficult to hit. Certainly not impossible, folks. We know that. But let's go ahead and put out $25 on the 5 and 4 units on the 8 and 6. And I believe we're ready to go. We've got $148 on the board. Working against each other, if I 7 out, I'm going to make $2. If we hit the point, I'm going to lose $75. So here we go. All right, we hit the 8 for 28. We put that 28 in our bank. We're not going to touch that right now, but we are going to regress 1 unit off of the 8. So now we're sitting at $18 on the 8, 24 on the 6, 25 on the 5. Here we go. And we 7 out. All right. Well, again, because we took a $28 profit and pulled $6 down, that 7 doesn't hurt us. It just adds to our bottom line. And to demonstrate that, if I clear the whole thing out, we're up $153 right now. That's a pretty good return for our 2 shooters and relatively minimized risk. Let's go ahead and try again. We'll put 75 back up on the don't. Oops, that's 100. Clear that. I want to stick with 75 until I, feel comfortable putting another chip out. I could do that right now. We're in a position that we've won some money. We could do that. I'm a little more conservative than most. Here's the come out. And we lost that $75. Just like that. It was easy come, easy go. Let's do it again. All right, the point is 6. And again, this doesn't matter, the point or not the point where I put the numbers. I like putting 25 on the 5 and 4 units on the 6 and the 8 because these are the most commonly rolled numbers. 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. And let's go. That's the 8. I realize that after having put the $24 on the point, that's just going to minimize the loss here. It's not going to help me make more up in the box numbers. So I'm going to take that down. First thing I'm going to take down, though, is the 1 unit for the 8, because that's what we hit on. And there we go. And now I'm going to take all of these guys down and reallocate them. That's $24. And let's go ahead and put $25 up on the 9. There we go. All right. So we've regressed 1 unit here. That was where we hit and made $28. But I realized my error by placing it on the 6. It's not so much an error. It will mitigate $25 on the don't pass loss if we hit the point. But rather than that, I'd like the option of taking money in. So I moved that over to the 9. Here we go. All right, we got hit the place 5. That's $35. We're going to take that $25 bet and regress it 1. So now it's a $20 bet, and we're going to go ahead and roll again. Okay, we hit the 8. That's for $21. So we're going to come down 1 unit on the 8. There we go. So we got a $12 bet on the 8. And we're going to roll again. Again, we hit the 8. That's going to win $14. We're going to come down 1 more unit. And you can maybe see why I call it the antivirus strategy. And that is, here we've got this this viral number of risk out there. And by hitting it, we reduce the risk by 1 unit each time, which puts more money in our bank, which makes us feel much better at the end of the day. And we still are able to play the box numbers. Okay, so let's go ahead and roll again. Hit the 9 for $35. Now we're going to regress that 1 unit. So from $25 it goes to $20. And there is the point. All right, so we lost the $75 on the point, but we've got still $46 up on the boxes. With $46 on the boxes, we're at $10,090. If you add an additional $46 to that, that's $136 up. Remember, we did hit that $75 don't with the 7 on the come out, and that hurt us. But we're still up $136 after 3 shooters. Let's go ahead and put our $75 back up. This is the riskiest point of the strategy right here, folks. And the point is 8. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and remember I've got $75 here. I'm going to clear the bets and put another $75 out. And in order to do that, I'm going to hit a 25 on the 5, and I'm going to hit a 25 on the 9, and I'm going to put 24 on the 6. And we're ready to rock and roll. All right, hit the 9 for $35. Then we're going to go ahead and take that down 1 unit. There's the 20. Hit the 9 again. That's $28. We're going to take that down a unit. Now we're at 15. Hit the 5 for $35. We'll take that down a unit. And 7 out. If we clear everything down, we're up $250 for the session. And I want to be sensitive to your time. So there it is. I'm calling this the antivirus strategy. Again, it is a nod to the conditions that we are all dealing with here around the world. And I just want to say thank you again for any of you who have come. I want to say thank you to Jacob over at Wager Me This. What a great guy. I haven't met him officially yet, but I'll tell you what, I'm impressed with his thought process. I'm impressed with the demeanor in which he delivers his videos. If you haven't already, go over and subscribe to Wager Me This on YouTube. And I hope you enjoy it. Give me some comments. Give me some feedback. What am I doing right? What am I doing wrong? Again, I do hope to get my own craps table here shortly, But before any of that happens, I'm thankful that the software allows me to at least explore some of these strategies, and I am impressed with this particular strategy. Next time I get a chance to go to the casino, I'm going to give this one a shot. Up $250. Again, we put a little more bet out there than most people are comfortable with. But if you think about it, if you put a $5 pass line and play 22 across, you're playing about a third of the strategy that I put out here, but it's a grind in order to get up there. Here I put $75 out. I'm willing only to risk $300. I never even came close to touching that $300. I mean, I hit 1-7 on the come out, which dropped me $75. It's true I did not hit the point. If you get you get the come out and then you hit the point, now you're screwed for $75. It worked out well, is what I'm trying to say. Doesn't always work that way, but even if I'm half wrong, at this point I'm up $1.25, and I think that's a reasonable amount of risk for what we're playing. So this is CT, Crapstastic. I hope you enjoy it and would love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for everybody who subscribed, and thanks for those who have left comments on my other videos. I appreciate you.